Hey all, welcome back to Mouse Ears and Magical Chats. I have known that you're tired of seeing my face and you're so glad that Jess is back. Hey
No
Jess.
way.
Yeah, we're
It's the relaunch.
relaunch. Yeah, we were talking, we're like, we should just restart our second season because life got rough. We had lots
Oof.
going on.
Life's been lifing, but we managed. I feel like since we recorded, I've been to Disney twice, and you've been like, well, you since we were together, you've been more than me, but I've
Yeah,
been to Disney twice.
isn't that
Found
crazy?
time for that.
Yeah. There's always time for Disney. Finding time to get us together harder. Well, I guess we were at Disney together, but we're
Yeah,
busy. We're busy
so
having fun.
busy, very little sleep.
Which, yeah, which is some of the things we'll talk about coming up. So today is a Beak and Barrel review. Is it worth the hype? And I'm sure lots of you have some opinions about if it is or if it's not. So let's start ground zero, whatever, logistics. So it
Love
opens at
logistics.
10 and it goes usually till park closes. But I like to say that that's probably based on whatever Disney decides that day. There might be early closers. Who knows? Right?
I have a hard time imagining opening this place at 10 myself.
I know we weren't far off 10. I feel like we were like 10:30.
In the
Yeah.
morning? No, we
Yes.
were there at like after dinner.
Were we? Oh, because I was going the trip with my dad, I was going to go in there at 10:30. That's why.
Okay.
So I'm
It's just
putting that.
giving evening vibes. It's very piratey. It's giving
Yeah, it definitely
nighttime.
gives evening times, which you have to book it through My Disney Experience. And there were times available all day when I was
Mhm.
looking, which was
And we
crazy.
were a party of 3 when
Yeah,
you were booking. Yeah. And sometimes a party of 3 is harder to at different places because it's like an odd number, but they seat parties together at Beacon Barrel, much like at Oga's.
right. We were lucky. There's standing and seated areas, I should say. And we got a seated area, which was really nice.
Mhm. Yes.
So, located in Adventureland, so next to Pirates of the Caribbean ride, of course. And think of it kind of like Oga's. It's very immersive theming. So, from the moment you walk in, like you're feeling like you are in a pirate's tavern, I would say.
Definitely.
So, lots of details. There's props. The atmosphere makes it really unique. Like, I loved that experience. What were your first impressions?
Yeah, I don't know if this is canonical, but in my head, I was on a ship. I was on a pirate ship.
I think so too. Like, I think we were in the interior of a pirate
Yeah.
ship, and like behind the bar looked like the bow or something, maybe.
Yeah, that's how it felt to me. And I'm gonna be honest, I haven't like read the exact lore recently, but I definitely felt like I was like in a ship. Like I was a pirate inside the ship having my pint. And I liked the animatronics and the
Oh
little
yeah,
like periodic shows that happened. It was very immersive. The lighting set the mood. Like I really liked the setting.
yeah. I felt like I could have stayed a lot longer.
Ooh, here we
Yeah.
go.
So this does have a 45-minute time frame like Oga's,
Mhm.
but as much as we liked the experience, like that part really brought it down for us because you are reminded constantly that you have 45 minutes. And I swear, from the moment we sat down, they acted like our 45 minutes was up the next minute.
It was the shortest 45 minutes. Like I've been to Olga's Cantina multiple times and I don't even register it in my brain as having a
Yeah.
45-minute time limit, even though you do and they enforce it. It just felt so rushed, even from like as soon as we got our menus, I felt like I was behind.
Yeah. Well, I don't think the waitress necessarily understood that we were behind the people we were sitting with, but we
Mm.
sat down and she's like, "Okay, I'm going to take your order." And I was like, "Can we look at the menu?" And she said, "You need to order now." I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
we haven't seen the menu." And then like I think it dawned on her like that we weren't with the group we're sitting with that had already ordered drinks.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was hard. And then she was back pretty quickly like, "Need that order."
It was, and I don't know if you could, where we were seated, I could also see where the waitress was talking to like a team leader or whatever,
Oh
the
yeah.
sort of like supervisor person. is called, and I just felt like I wanna do well, and I felt like I was, like, failing at Beak and Barrel. Like, I just and it was also the vibe for us, like, this was a first day. We had just landed that morning. We were, like,
Yes.
kicking off this trip, and it was your birthday? It was, like, the 12 hours after your birthday, so
Right.
it was, like, still your birthday. I don't know, I was
Yeah,
coming in
it's
with,
always my
like,
birthday.
celebrating vibes, and it just felt I felt like I was, like, yeah, like, this I felt like I was rushed, but let's
Yes.
talk about you wanna talk about the drinks?
Yes.
If you can remember them, were they even a
I
thing?
yeah, no, I liked the drinks. So anything like we if you wanted to start with wine or something, that's $11, but the signature cocktails went all the way up to $46. Then they start around 18.50. So the $46 one though is that Plunderer's Punch, and it comes with a souvenir pirate skull mug, which was really
Mm,
cool.
yeah.
For me, I went with the Salty Seas margarita, and it's a I can't really do it.
Mar
Margarita, and that was $20 for that.
I've already forgotten what I got. I got a
You
hibiscus rum punch royale, which was, ooh, Don Q Reserva 7 Puerto Rican rum? Sorry. Hibiscus and lime topped with prosecco, and it was really good. It
Yeah, I
was
was gonna
very
say the
light.
prosecco would really get me. Like, I thought about that one, but I didn't know what I wanted, and I felt rushed, and I was like, "I know, I definitely like margaritas."
Yeah,
So, I might have picked something different had I felt like I could have perused a little longer, but I felt like, "I'm just gonna pick something I know so
right.
that I can get this going." But they had I felt like a lot of what they had there's not a lot of cocktails, but it's, like, a very good mixture of things, I thought.
Mhm.
And they have, non-alcoholic ones as well, which is
Yeah,
good.
there were a nice I remembered noting that, like, they have a nice number of choices for the NA, like, fun drinks. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had some small bites too for food, and we did end up getting Tara and I shared the island provisions, which were the chips. They're like plantain chips. A bunch of different chips. Yes, there were like flatbread triangles and blue
Yeah.
corn tortillas, plantain chips, mango chutney. There were all these little dips. It was kind of like a bread service, but more chip vibe
Yeah,
to it. And that was good. And it was a pretty big portion. We were kind of struggling to finish it before she was
with
taking
yeah,
them
the time
away.
frame.
Yeah,
She I feel like she tried to take it away at one point. I can't remember.
she did, because we were like, "We're still working on these."
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a lot. What did you think? Like, they had the mango chutney, the garlic chimichurri, the spice guava, and zesty cilantro cream dips. Did you like any of them, like, more than the others?
Yeah, I don't really remember what I liked more than the other, but I would get this again to share with people because I think there's, like, a nice mix of things, and if you're sharing with people, like, there's enough it's a light bite, like, this isn't gonna fill you up or anything, there's nothing super,
Yeah.
like,
It was enough
nutritional.
to be shareable and, like, have something with your drink.
Have a little crunch with your drink, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's affordable. It was $16, which I thought you
Yeah.
got a good amount for $16.
Yeah, it was a pretty good portion. Yeah, and it wasn't heavy. It's
Nope.
hot out, so it's like a nice snack for, yeah, having a munchie before you have, like, a full-on meal.
Yeah. And they also had 3 other options. They had cooked corn griddle cakes with chipotle braised chicken,
Mm,
cooked corn griddle cakes with roasted corn and poblano peppers, Kraken's Catch, which was octopus tentacles.
mhm.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, and I
I
didn't
think
really
lots of people like
see
octopus.
people eating much in there
How could you?
when I
I
looked
wouldn't
around.
have felt well, I didn't. I
Yeah.
didn't feel very comfortable eating. I just already felt really I was just so put off by the time frame because just to go back to Oga's, like, I truly like, I have been asked at one point, like, they're like, "It's your 45 minutes," and that was it. Before that, like, I just was enjoying the experience.
Right.
This
Yeah.
I was constantly reminded that they want me out. They
Yeah, like, literally from the beginning, and that's a bummer because there is so much to see in there, and it's so well themed,
Yeah, the
And
lightning and the lights go low, the parrot comes out and talks to you, like, there's things that I wanted to see, and I would've, like, immersed myself more if I wasn't pushed.
yeah, I agree.
Maybe if I go back, like, maybe they'll have kind of, like, worked that out with the kinks on that, but
It was interesting too, because I wanna come back to, like, you said when we looked in the app, there were still lots of reservations,
mhm,
and also the place was full,
packed. Yeah,
and waiting outside, like, where you wait to be called in was packed.
yeah,
So
tons
I
of
don't
people.
know what's going on there because it's like it's a recipe for the rush that we felt, it feels like, because it was packed, they were backed up, and they were still, like, off you could have gotten, like, a same day, take me in 20 minutes reservation in theory,
Yeah,
and I don't know how.
I'm pretty
They
sure
need to
we even changed it that day, like,
yeah,
to for the timing to be a little different. Yeah, you're right, like, something's up with the logistics still. I don't
yeah,
know. They don't have anything like that in the Magic Kingdom, so maybe it's just been tough trying to figure out the amount of people that want to do it on any
yeah,
given day. Because the
yeah.
same thing when I had gone with my dad, we ended up canceling it. Uh, there was just reservations all day long.
Mm,
So the day we walked into the Magic Kingdom and we decided we were actually hungry, and I was like, "There's nothing I want to eat there
yeah,
necessarily," and I called because it was within that 2-hour block, and they switched it for me.
to a place with food,
Yeah,
yeah, with more
yeah,
food,
we ended up getting
yeah,
the Italian place.
yeah. I hope they work it out because I would love to go back and check out the ambiance and really kind of look
Yeah.
around more than just where I was in my little corner in my booth. Yeah, I just have like fond memories of Oga's, and I
Mhm.
feel like this place, my takeaway from it is decent drinks, decent bites, but if you don't want to feel chased, like
Yeah,
chased out of there, it's not the place maybe right now. And maybe
right.
that was just our experience. I'm curious how other people have experienced it.
Yeah, if you have already experienced this place, leave us a comment. I'd love to hear, then we can know if we should wait a while or our next trip go back and try it again. Because maybe it was just an off day.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Yeah, that's my hope for it, is that it was an off day, or maybe our specific waitress was just feeling the crunch that
Yeah.
day, but we'll see. So, I guess, yeah, will we go back? I think possibly, yes. Oh my kid, I'm gonna try this again at some point. I just don't know when, because I didn't like the feeling then.
Yeah.
But it's a great and different experience in the Magic Kingdom, and I like that they added it,
Mhm.
and they'll get the kinks out. They always do.
Yeah. I think it'll sort itself out. And I will go back. I am glad I went with no kids. There were kids in there, you can bring your kids in there, but I don't need to. I think I would be quicker to bring them to Oga's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Though I could see my kids really loving that parrot coming out.
Yeah.
And I feel like for the most part, not every place could see that parrot, but most of the bar could probably see it.
Yeah.
'Cause, like,
Yeah.
I had to get my head around that wall, but then there's the people behind the wall, and then when you first walk in, there's a room to the left that
Mhm.
is almost like your
Place
own
separate.
nook that
Yeah.
you wouldn't get it at all.
Mhm.
But, yeah, so I think Beacon Barrel is one of those places where Disney absolutely nailed the atmosphere and the drinks. We just need the experience. It felt a little less like yeah, like drink up medium, more like pull up a chair and say, "Wild." That's what we need.
Mhm. Yes. People, we're on social media. We're still there. Come visit us, comment, let us know what you thought of Beacon Barrel. If you tried the other drinks, how were they? Am I crazy for liking my drink? Am I trying to find the bright side? Yeah, remember Mouse Ears and Magical Chats. Come check us out and we'll be back for another episode next week.
Bye.